Welcome back to another video. Yeah, we're back and we're going to be seeing the UCL groups, going to protect the UCL groups and see who's going to go through, see who are the underdogs, and especially Group F. That is going to be the big one, which I would love to see. Let's go on to Group A: Bayern, Manchester United, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. A decent first group, actually a pretty good first group to be honest. And we can all agree that Copenhagen is just going to be grouped with no wins at the bottom of the table. And to be honest, I think we all can also agree that Bayern's going to top this group. With Kane now, it'll be interesting to see Kane against an England club in Bayern. But I think Bayern's going to top this group without much difficulty. Is United is currently not in the best of forms. But actually, I think United is probably going to go through a second. But there's a small chance I think Galatasaray might go through. They might be the underdogs in this competition. They have got some great players like Wilfred Zaha, Mario Cardi, Diaz Mertens, Hakim Ziyech. They're buying some good players and are getting better and better. They might they just might get past United. Who knows? I predict Galatasaray to be one of the underdogs in this competition, and even if they don't go to the round of 16, I think they're going to put up a good challenge against and United. Group B. I am an Arsenal fan, so this is my group, and I'm kind of confident about it. I'm pretty confident that Arsenal is going to go through at first. Now let's see about the other three. To be honest, all three of them not have been the best of forms. Sevilla, they have lost their main goalkeeper. I'm not sure if Acuna has gone to Aston Villa or not. I'm not sure about that. But Sevilla, I do not predict Sevilla to go through. I think see that between PSV or Lens, and considering PSV have just lost Xavi Simons, I think it's going to be a comfortable win for Arsenal to go first and Lens to go second. And I predict Sevilla to go to the uh, Europa League. And I actually predict uh, Galatasaray to go to the Europa League in the first group. Even though I believe they stand a chance, but I'm not 100% confident. Group C, quite a good group. I think probably the second most exciting group in this competition. Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. We can all agree Braga is going to go at fourth, but the rest three, quite interesting to be honest. Hard one, I would say, but I predict Madrid to top this group as Bellingham's been amazing. I think, uh, I think they might lose or draw the first few matches, but as some of the players come back from injury, they they might win. Actually, I'm changing my thing. I'm putting Madrid at second. Considering of their many injuries, the defense is vulnerable, and I'm putting them at second place in this group. It's between Napoli and Berlin, and I'm actually predicting Union Berlin to top this group. Berlin have been amazing and are actually at the top of the Bundesliga at the moment. Where class, they've signed many good players. They're strengthening their defense. They've gotten Robin Gosens from, uh, I believe it's Milan. I'm not sure. I think it's Inter Milan, and Bonucci also from Juventus. That's two amazing signings. They're buying many good players. I think Berlin is actually going to beat Napoli, whereas Napoli have not actually bought any new people. I'm not sure what is happening to Quara at the moment, uh, but I think they haven't even replaced Kim Min Jae properly yet. I think Napoli will go to Europa League, but I don't think they're gonna go they have a chance. I believe it's anything between those three, but I predict Madrid to go second, Berlin to go at first. Next, Benfica, Inter, RB Salzburg, and Real Sociedad. To be honest, it's a quite standard group. Inter is easily going to top this, to be honest. Salzburg is easily going to finish at the bottom. It's quite interesting between Benfica and Sociedad. Sociedad haven't been in the perfect form yet, whereas Benfica have been in decent form, but they have given away their best player on loan to PSG, Gonzalo Ramos, one of the best players. But they still have a lot of many great players. And considering they went all the way to the quarters last winter, I believe Benfica is going to be go to the UCL round of 16 at second place, and Sociedad is going to Europa. Group E. We're one step away from the big group, but it's Group E now. This is a quite interesting group. Everybody knows Atletico Madrid first, without a doubt. Celtic fourth, without a doubt. Lazio and Feyenoord. Lazio actually finished second in the Champions League last year, but this year they have gone to a questionable start, to be honest. Lazio have they lost their first two games, which is not a good sign. I think that's mainly because they lost Milankovic Savic to Al Hilal. That's kind of problematic for them. And Feyenoord actually won the Eredivisie last season. It's interesting, but I actually predict Feyenoord to go to the UCL round of 16 and Lazio to be go to Europa League. Now, the big group everybody has been waiting for me, whoever watches this video, for me to talk about them. Group F, the monsters group: PSG, Dortmund, AC Milan, and Newcastle. The group of death, one of the best groups you've ever had in this competition. Hard one, but I actually think Dortmund is going to be finishing at the bottom. Tricky one there. But considering the recent form at the moment, I don't think Dortmund will be able to stand up against PSG, Milan, and Newcastle. And I actually predict Milan to top this group. They have been an amazing form. I predict they're going to top this group with Leao, Pulisic being exciting wingers on the left and the right, and Giroud just bagging penalties. And my man is the gold is like the top scorer in the Serie A by scoring three penalties. Wow. Now it's between PSG and Newcastle for the second and the third spot. Hard one. PSG PSG is a something. Newcastle is an amazing team, but they've had bad luck so far. They had to face Liverpool and City in the last times, and they did not win. Even though it was a close matches, even though it were close matches, they did not win, and they're in this group of that. And they had to face City in the Carabao Cup. To be honest, I think Newcastle should have even won against Liverpool, considering they were with 10 men for 60 minutes, but they still lost, which tells me something about them. I think Newcastle needs few more players to improve the squad, and I think they will be able to go to the round of 16 either next year or next year. But this year, I think Newcastle will be going to Europa League, and PSG will be finishing second. Yeah, Group G, and of course, this is probably the most boring group here. Wow. City, Leipzig, Crvena Zvezda. No idea what that is. And PSC Young Boys. What is Young Boys? What? Well, we have to even talk at this point. It's we all know City is going first. Leipzig gonna have PTSD from last season, but they'll be finishing second. And I guess Young Boys will finish third. I have no idea what the other two teams. What? Okay, Young Boys will be finishing third, and Crvena Zvezda, yeah, will be finishing fourth. That was Group G for you. Group H, Barcelona. What are these last two groups, man? This is this is as bad as Group G, bro. Okay. Well, we can all agree Barcelona's going first. We can all agree Porto is going second. It's literally this order you're seeing right now: Barcelona, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Antwerp. I don't even know what is Antwerp at this point. Shakhtar, I think they're the reigning Ukrainian champions, but Antwerp, I have no idea. Well, I guess that is it. All the UCL groups. Thanks for watching. If you have watched, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and please like the video. I'll see you later, I guess. Bye.